Yo, minasan, it's Manga Sensei. What's going on? Today we're talking about the kanji number 9. That's right, talking about the 9th kanji in a row. We're 9 days into this already. It's crazy. And every single day I'll continue to talk about kanji, how they work, and where they go. But right now we're building a good, solid foundation for you to really improve your Japanese. So let's talk about the reading. So we're mostly going to go with the own readings for our numbers if you haven't noticed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Q, as you see here, Q. Now, this is often also read as ku. So just make sure that you're differentiating when you hear it, if it's Q or ku. All right? And the own reading is kokono, like kokonoka, as in like the 9th day, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. However, a good way to remember this is, at least in my head, is the letter Q in English. Q, ku, or kokono. Kokono is a little harder to remember, but it's not used that often, so don't worry. But the Q is, I don't know, for some reason when I think of 9 Qs in a row, it helps remember this kanji. But I digress. Let's talk about the etymology. So, as you would expect, as most of the numbers except for 8 and, 4 and 6, I'm sorry, this one really doesn't have anything. The kanji itself is, in fact, the radical. As we continue to build into kanji, as we talk about more advanced kanji, and as we kind of build into this N5 part here, we'll start talking about kanji that have a little bit more parts to them. But until then, this kanji right here, 9, doesn't really have anything. But let's talk about the common words and the jukugo. Now, the first one I want to talk about is a place. This is Kyushu. Kyushu is the bottom island out of the 4 main Japanese islands. On the top, you have Hokkaido, then you have Honshu, which is the big one, then you have Shikoku, and then you have Kyushu. Kyushu is that one down at the bottom there. So it has places like Kumamoto, Nagasaki, and places like that, Kyushu, okay? And then after that, we have kokonotsu. Kokonotsu would be the 9th thing. So if you're counting through something in the 9th thing, you could simply say kokonotsu. This isn't as common. However, it is good to know, just like it would be for September, which is kugatsu, not kyugatsu, but kugatsu. And that's why we see that delineation between the Q and the ku there, all right? Now, I didn't have an etymology for this, but I would like to thank you so much for listening. Make sure to follow us on all the socials. We're pretty much everywhere in the show notes down below. And if you really like this stuff and want to check out my podcast on grammar, make sure to check it out at manga-sensei.com or any other place where you listen to quality podcasts. With that, though, I will sign off. Make sure to make some mistakes, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, ja ne.